Have you ever gotten a letter in the mail? Doesn't it make you feel so special? I got a few birthday cards for my birthday, and nothing beats getting a real, actual card in the mail with your name on it, with handwriting from somebody that you care about. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make a greeting card for somebody that we care about. I'm so excited. All right, let's make a card for someone you care about. Supplies. We'll need paper, coloring book page, or a pre-made card. So something to write your message on. We got paper, just a plain blank piece of paper, or a coloring book page, or a card that already is made. You can buy them at the Dollar Tree. They have like 10 packs at the Dollar Tree. We will also need pencil and colors. So the reason I specified pencils is because I like to start my work with pencil. That way if I make a mistake, I can erase. So a pencil and then something to add some color to it. I have colored pencils. You can use crayons, markers, whatever you got for some color. Let's keep scrolling down. Stickers if you have them. I happen to have stickers. I like putting stickers on my envelopes, on my card itself. If you have stickers, it's fun. Envelope. So that's a very important part. Make sure you have an envelope that will fit your card. So that's the one thing that's cool about store-bought cards is they come with the little envelopes. But to make sure you have one that fits your card. So if I know that I'm going to use a blank piece of paper, let me see, I'll just do my folding. I'm like, okay, let's see what size my card's going to be so I know that I have an envelope that works for it. So here's how I was going to make a card out of a plain piece of paper. Now I need to see if one of my envelopes will fit it. So putting my paper in the envelope. Let's give it a little gander. Oh, is it going to fit? It fits that way, but there's a little bit sticking out. So I'm going to have to cut. Let me see. It's really hard to see, but I'm going to have to trim off the edge of this so that my envelope can close. It's good to do that first because it's a bummer when you've already made your card. You don't want to cut a piece of it off or fold it. So make sure that your paper or whatever it is that you're going to send to your person fits in your envelope. And then lastly, you'll need a stamp. I got my stamps right here. But if you don't have any, you can do that once you make your card. You can buy a stamp at the post office. I think they're like 50 cents. All right. So if you have all that, you're ready to move on. Tools, things that will help you with this project. It's good to have the person's name and know how it's spelled. So you can ask an adult to write down the name for you if you're doing. It's also good to know their address. So if you're going to hand deliver, I guess that's okay. You don't need to know their address, but it's good practice to practice writing your address and the person that you're sending it to's address. It also helps to know some words that you feel for them. So thinking about what message we want to say, what words we want to use in our card. So if you talk about some of those things with your adult, they can help you write some of those words down so that when you're doing your message, you already have those words written somewhere. For example, I have like love, best, fun, in terms of what I was thinking for my card. If you think of a message, think about like, why am I sending this person a card? Is it for happy birthday? Is it happy Father's Day? Is it just to say hi? Is it to say, you make me smile? Or is it something like, I hope you're doing awesome? Whatever message you want to say in your card. It's nice to have that already in your noggin. Also for tools, it's good to have scissors, glue, or tape if you're creating your card more from scratch. That stuff might come in handy. So I'm going to show you an example of a card that I got on my birthday. This is from Aunt Judy, and she made hers with stamps actually. So hers is a handmade card. Pretty cool. And she had some cool stamps to use, some stencils to cut out these flowers. And so up here is the message the main message she wants the card to say, which is have a beautiful birthday. And here she wrote a little note for me. She even added some stamps in here. And I love how she added some little jewels. And it says, the best day ever. So that's a cool example of stamps if you have them. Here's one that my friend Chandra gave me. And so she used a store-bought card, but on the inside, see, she sent me a bunch of stickers with it. Ooh, I have stickers now. On the inside, she made it really original. She glued, taped some stones in here and put what they all stand for. So yeah, you can, get as creative as you want with it, because even something as simple as a store-bought card can turn out to be really personalized and really awesome for whoever you're sending it to. All right. So number 1 is pick a person. I'm thinking Miss Tiff for this one. Number 2 is pick a format. So for Miss Tiff, I'm going to use a pre-made card. Number 3 is make sure it fits in the envelope. So I have the envelope that it came with. Just making sure, because sometimes my cards get mixed up. There we go. I have an envelope that fits it. Number 4 is to write their name on it. So I'm going to put my screen down here so you can see. I'm going to write, Dear Miss Tiff. An important thing to include when we're writing their name is the date as well. It's nice for them to be able to look back and be like, oh, they sent it to me in 2020 or whatever the date was. So today is 4/21/2020. Okay, so far I got my person and I have the date. Number 5 is the message. What do I want to say? I want to say, you are awesome. I also want to say, I miss you. I miss being at school with all my friends. I'm also going to say, hope you're having fun with Yoda, because Miss Tiff has a pretty cool dog. Hope you are having fun with Yoda. All right, so I got my message. The last thing I'm going to write down is who it's from. I'm going to put Heart Miss Rumble. Love Miss Rumble. So there we go. We got the person that it's to, the message, and who it's from. Number 7 is decorate the front. All right, so I got some stickers. On the inside, I'm going to add a sunflower sticker because I know Miss Tiff likes sunflowers. And it's too big to fit on the front of my card, so that's why I'm adding it to the inside. All right, got a little sunflower in there. Then on the front, I have some stickers of veggies and a couple of bugs. I'm going to add some of those. All right, so I got some stickers, personalized it a little bit on the front, and I got everything all good to go in there. All right, now that my card's all decorated on the outside and on the inside, I'm going to work on my envelope. So I wrote down the name of the person, Miss Tiff. If you know their last name, it's good to add that too. On the second line, we're going to add the address. So I just looked up the address of Los Osos Middle School, and our address is always going to start with a number. The number for Los Osos Middle School is 1555. 3 5s. Then we write down the street name. It's El Morro Avenue. Okay, so far we got the person's name, the number, and the street. Next line, we're going to put the city, the state, and the zip code. So this is at Los Osos, or in Los Osos, California. Here's our big CA for California. And our zip code is 93402. So there we go. You got the whole address. It's also good to include your address in case, for whatever reason, there's a mistake here. The post office can mail it back to your address. So here's where I'll put mine. All right. So I have Miss Tiff's address, my address. Now I can put the card in. I'm going to seal it up. There we go. I'll make it sticky so that it stays closed. And also, this is where a sticker comes in handy. If it's not sticking closed, you can add a sticker to it. Let's see. Put a little dog sticker. I know Miss Tiff likes dogs. There we go. Got a little sticker on the back. What's it missing? We need to make sure we put a stamp on it. So I'm going to save my stamp right now. I'm not going to do it just yet. And then that's good to be mailed off. All right, so here's my example of a hand-drawn card. You can see I tried to make it very colorful. So it's a little bit more special when you have a picture that you drew, especially if you tried to draw you and the person that you're sending the card to. Or even if you draw a character that maybe you and that person both like if you guys both like SpongeBob and you draw SpongeBob on the card for them, it's a lot more special than a card that you buy from the store that has SpongeBob already on it. And then let's check out, I got person that it's for, Chandra. I have the date. I also have my message. I'm saying thank you for the lovely birthday card. Stay magical. Love, Jess. So I have the message and then I have who it's from. And then here's my envelope that I'm going to stick it in for her. Okay, my other example is a coloring book page. So I haven't finished coloring it, but I did add a message. So the reason I didn't put who it's to yet is because I feel like this is to all my students right now that I'm missing so much. So I would put their name at the top or somewhere here. And then my message is, great things you will do, young one. So I kind of went off the Yoda in the picture and tried to write it like he was talking to you guys. I can also put, love, Miss Rumble. So down there I squeezed in a little, love, Miss Rumble. You can put the date on it, whatever you need to do. And then you fold it up and send it away in a card. So that's one idea of how to use a coloring book page. You can also cut a piece of a coloring book page out and glue that onto a card. All right, so with my card that I folded from scratch, I need to make sure it fits in my envelope before I start to spend any time on it. Where did my envelope go? Okay, here it is. So remember, this is the one that wasn't quite fitting in my envelope. So it's the first thing that we got to do. Let me show you how I'm going to make sure that it fits in my envelope. I'm going to line it up. So you can see there's the edge there that I got to trim off. And I'm going to make a line. There we go. That's the piece I need to cut off. Using my scissors. Remember to always cut away from yourself. All right, let's see. Will that fit? Yay, it fits and it closes. Like that, but this is how I want it to open. And I'm going to put Dear Aunt Judy. Okay, so there's the person that it's for. I'm going to add the date. All right, so I wrote a little message to her. I said, thank you for the lovely birthday card and gift. You are the best. Stay cozy. Love, Jess. And I added my name, also the important part. So I got my message in there. Now my card needs something. I get to do some decorating. So using my handy dandy Dollar Tree coloring book, I'm going to find a picture that I want to put onto the front of the card. So right here, I like the way these little cuttlefish look. I'm going to cut out one of those and stick it on the front of my card. So see, my cuttlefish is coming out okay. This kind of reminds me of our collage project. You can definitely do something like a collage for the front of your card. So I'm going to glue that on there, and I'm going to write thank you on the front of it. All right, so I still need to add some color to my cuttlefish, but this is the idea of how you can use a coloring book page to add to your card. All right, Nice job sticking with me, guys. We made some cards for people. We gave some shout outs saying I love you, I miss you, you're the best. You're going to make somebody's day with one of these cards. Stay crafty, friends. I'll see you later.